On January 7th, 2018, Oprah Winfrey delivered an inspiring speech during the 75th Golden Globe Awards in a room filled with Hollywood stars. For those who may not know, the Golden Globes are a ceremony that awards actors, directors, and all the teams behind TV series and films, and it takes place in the United States. In her speech, Oprah talks about racial equality, sexual assault, class equality, corruption, and injustice. Millions of people witnessed the majestic performance and praised her for it. However, behind this speech lies a dark reality concerning Oprah Winfrey, Hollywood, and children. In a few moments you will discover what it is. Some are aware of the ugly truth, while others are not. But the release of the film Sound of Freedom shed light on this secret that is now coming to the attention of the general public. As you watch this video until the end, you will see that gradually I will help you connect the dots between the world of Hollywood, Oprah, and the film Sound of Freedom. So pay close attention to uncover what has been hidden from you for several years. I also encourage you to share, download, and spread this video in case it faces censorship.
Hello everybody, these are my girls.
Oprah is giving 150 South African girls a chance for a brighter future. Her school for girls opened in Africa, fulfilling a long-cherished dream and a promise to Nelson Mandela.
This has been a long time coming. This is not just for me, some small idea. This is a supreme moment of destiny for me.
Well, this school was tainted by a big scandal of pedophilia and sexual abuse. At some point, several children from this school went to the police to report sexual abuse. Initially, the school's principal was under scrutiny, and it was revealed that these girls were being sexually abused. It is important to understand that such things often happen in philanthropic organizations, and it is often celebrities who end up assisting the most vulnerable and are then tainted by scandals. Predators tend to target vulnerable individuals as it's less risky and easier. So this school, which was founded with $40 million as a gift for the poor children of South Africa, has a yoga room and a beauty salon. Oprah Winfrey believes that a little girl should be beautiful, and she says that if you are surrounded by beautiful things and wonderful teachers who inspire you, that beauty brings out the beauty in you. These young girls aged between 9 and 13 have a beauty salon in this school where they can get makeup and hairstyling to look beautiful. After the girls' complaints, the school's principal was questioned, arrested, and Oprah expressed her indignation and revolt as she does so well. What is intriguing is that the school's principal was genuinely surprised to see Oprah act as she didn't know what was happening at the school. She maintained her statement that Oprah was aware of what was going on in the school. And it's not just her word against Oprah's. There are other people involved in this matter. She says she doesn't know if she will ever be able to forgive Oprah for setting this trap for her. Because when Oprah started pointing fingers at the school principal, calling her pedophile, the principal filed a defamation lawsuit against Oprah Winfrey, saying she doesn't know if she will ever be able to forgive her. Following this defamation lawsuit filed by the principal against Oprah, Oprah Winfrey traveled to South Africa and magically the principal was released. The story ended with a settlement between the two, probably a financial settlement to make her keep quiet. But it's not over. A few years later, another scandal at the same school happened. It was revealed that a 17-year-old girl was rushed to the hospital because of severe bleeding, which resulted for giving birth in a school, and it was confirmed as a birth when the baby's dead body was found in the student's backpack. A 17-year-old girl gave birth in a school. There are so many things that will seem utterly astonishing to you, yet they are based on facts. These kinds of things happen very often. According to the Federal Bureau of Investigations in the United States, A child goes missing every 40 seconds in America. That's come to 765,000 children a year. According to SavingAmerica.org, child sex trafficking has been reported in all 50 states. The most human trafficking cases have been reported in California, Texas, Florida, and Las Vegas. Sound of Freedom shed light on these atrocities. Usually we talk very little about this issue, so when there's a movie that brings these atrocities to light, there's a whole organization that gets worried. For those who are not familiar with the film Sound of Freedom, this movie is based on a true story. It follows the first heroic mission of Tim Bella, a CIA agent who quit his job to personally rescue children held in Colombia by sex traffickers. The story of this film highlights the flaws in our society. Sounds of Freedom poses a threat to organizations that want to continue exploiting children. The main problem is that this film is successful. Too many people are discovering the truth, that's why they are trying to boycott the film.
Something isn't right here. I recently made a video talking about the strange occurrences happening to viewers trying to watch Sound of Freedom. Well, it's gotten worse. Just check out these people's experiences.
Tried going to see Sound of Freedom, and this happened. No one left until they played the movie. They tried to give us free tickets if we left.
There's no one in here. And then it said that they were sold out. This is ridiculous.
Fire alarm goes off and people still watch the movie. They can't stop the truth.
Have you heard anything about the other movie theaters? AC not working?
Like the other houses?
No, well, like around the whole country, different theaters. In this movie only, the AC doesn't work. It's like super stiff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a real intention to hide to prevent the general public from discovering the truth. What's intriguing is the lack of buzz, press coverage, and endorsements surrounding this important film, even with the support of celebrities. Why is a film starring a big actor and established director and being promoted and endorsed by Mel Gibson, Dana White, Elon Musk, Ben Shapiro, and Jordan Peterson is hardly being shown in cinemas? It seems the message of the movie has ruffled some powerful feathers. If major streaming platforms like Amazon, Netflix, and Hulu rejected the movie, refusing to give it a platform for worldwide exposure, what does it tell about them? These platforms are usually known for promoting social-aware content, but it seems that the film's shocking revelations hit too close to home for some, causing controversy. Even celebrities who often endorse important causes have surprisingly stayed quiet about Sound of Freedom. It's like the Hollywood elite are ignoring a film that exposes their own industry dark secret. The lack of support from these influential figures makes us question their true commitment to social justice and human rights. Hollywood, which is supposed to be the historical center of the biggest film studios, should promote this film since it is very successful and well received, but it doesn't seem to be the case.
I can tell you that the number one problem in Hollywood was and is and always will be pedophilia. That's the biggest problem for children in this industry.
The casting couch even applies to children.
Oh yeah. Not in the same way. It's all done under the radar.
Nobody talks about pedophilia.
It's the big secret.
Let's go back to Oprah Winfrey's speech on January 7th, 2018 at the Golden Globe Awards.
So I want all the girls watching here and now to know that a new day is on the horizon.
The ceremony was punctuated by a speech, or rather, a performance. A more fitting word in this context because she didn't just give a speech, she delivered a performance.
She lived, as we all have lived, too many years in a culture broken by brutally powerful men. For too long, women have not been heard or believed if they dared to speak their truth to the power of those men.
Oprah Winfrey raised high the banner of rebellion against male dominance, especially targeting predators like Harvey Weinstein, the producer of Weinstein's company, who became the trigger on October 5, 2017. Of course, Oprah Winfrey is indignant, and today she presents herself as the great savior of humans and values, to the extent that her speech was applauded with a sublime standing ovation from the entire audience at the Golden Globes and echoed internationally. The next day, society, the press, tweets, and all media positively received her message. One might think that if there's a savior today, it must be Oprah Winfrey. She represents the epitome of living nobly and is a true symbol of success. But within this ecosystem, some people know exactly what is going on. Some remain silent, while others do not. The singer Seal challenged this virtuous performance. He posted on Instagram true photo of Oprah Winfrey warmly embracing Harvey Weinstein. In the first photo, the caption reads, "When you've been part of the problem for decades," and below it says, "And suddenly everyone thinks you are the solution." A reminder about Harvey Weinstein. He was found guilty of 3 out of 7 charges on December 19, 2022, including rape, forced oral copulation, and third-degree sexual misconduct. On February 23, 2023, Weinstein was sentenced to 16 years in prison for these convictions. In the lower photo, we see Oprah and the singer Rita Ora with Harvey Weinstein, which makes the illustration even clearer. Seal and Oprah know each other very well, but he absolutely does not endorse Oprah Winfrey's uprising and revolt because people are starting to understand that it's all just a show. It's propaganda. And that's where the substance becomes more important than the form. When we look at the form, we see a beautiful speech, a powerful message, and when we dig deeper, we realize that something horrible is happening. Mary Streep too claimed not to know. Apparently she hadn't seen anything. Of course, she was completely shocked when she learned about Harvey Weinstein scandals, with whom she had worked for many years. What was Mary Streep's excuse when asked why she remained silent after the revelations on October 5, 2017? She said she didn't have Twitter or Facebook, which meant she couldn't communicate anything about Harvey Weinstein. Quite unfortunate. Oprah Winfrey knew Harvey Weinstein very well. She was his friend and spent many years with him. Hollywood is a family, and everything is known. Not everything is said or reported in public, but everyone knows what is happening in Hollywood. She was aware of his reputation. She supported, embraced, and kissed him for many years. She was constantly with him for decades. She knew. So when Oprah Winfrey suddenly becomes the great savior of humanity, it's rather inconsistent. If Oprah Winfrey was so invested in the fight for women, why didn't she revolt earlier? What I have just revealed to you is only a tiny part of what Hollywood represents. There are likely many other horrors that are being concealed. I think for instance of the well-known actor Kevin Spacey, who had to close his charitable organization on February 28, 2018 due to a number of allegations of sexual assault against him. I do not have any proof about him, so maybe he's actually innocent, but there's a lot of suspicious things about Kevin Spacey and Hollywood in general. I presume that there are still many horrible things being kept hidden from us. Sound of Freedom serves as a reminder. It is crucial to no longer blindly accept what the media tries to make us believe. The inspiring speeches and dazzling images presented to us should not prevent us from questioning the truth behind appearances. This video has shed light on the dark reality that lurks behind the facade of Hollywood and certain media personalities. Pedophilia and sexual abuse scandals, stories of child exploitation and corruption are happening while you watch this video. every 30 seconds, according to the FBI. Philanthropic organizations are often used as a means to conceal their evil intentions. The importance of questioning the true intentions of celebrities and organizations is something that should not be neglected. The success of a film like Sound of Freedom, which exposes the atrocities related to child trafficking, also raises concerns and attempts at censorship from certain organizations. It is crucial to seek the truth beyond appearances and not be blinded by eloquent speeches or moving images. Facts and real action should be examined with discernment. I invite you to share this video to encourage broader awareness. We must remain vigilant and inform ourselves about the issues surrounding us, so as not to be manipulated by well-crafted speeches or images that may conceal troubling realities. It is time to take responsibility as consumers of information and media by questioning more and seeking the truth beyond appearances. By doing so, we can contribute to creating a more transparent and enlightened society where abuses of power and injustices will have less room to thrive.